Alright guys, welcome back. Welcome back to the Pleasure Dome. Welcome back to Project What's the F? She lives. It's been about a week and a half now since the MOT and I've put a fair few miles on her, which is brilliant. Perfect weather for it. Oh my God, it's so nice. What I'm going to do in this episode is to do a quick recap of all the things I've done to the car, how much I spent and how much I spent in total, see if it was worth it. So come join me. My name's Craig. I'm exhausted. Let's do this. Come on. Woo! Done just shy of 300 miles now since I got back on the road, which has done really well. Not missed a beat, so which is good. Even went to Auto Alex's show, you know, YouTube. I don't know if you know Auto Alex, but Shedfest last weekend with the boy. Daylight today, beautiful. Took about an hour to get there, so she handled really well. Roof down, some nice roads at the end, so fantastic. One thing that did happen was that there was loads of traffic, and we got stuck in traffic for about half an hour, just ticking over. Bit concerned, but no sign of overheating. Absolutely perfect. Didn't miss a beat. Fantastic. One of the things that I have been keeping an eye on is the coolant level, and that has dropped. It's gone down about 300 millilitres, so I seem to be losing a millilitre a mile. So I'm keeping a close eye on it. What I'm hoping is that when I did the water pump and I drained it all, that there's some voids in the system that have just been refilled. I don't know. Clutching at straws maybe. But yeah, need to keep an eye on that. See if it goes down any more than that. But no signs of overheating or any other symptoms, so might be okay, but I don't know. Not a good sign at the moment. Well, I'm just joining the dual carriageway, so we'll do a quick 0 to 60. So ready? Start the clock. 1, 2, 3, go. Now, woo! Awesome. You're getting used to how she handles now, so the daylight today, it's great. I'm not driven in the wet yet though. I did take her to work last week, which was nice. Right, let's find a place to pull over and go over a few things. Well, that's better. Anyway, so picked up the car, £700 off eBay. Bit of an impulse purchase, but turned up on the flatbed. Got to have a good look at it. Not significant in terms of rust or anything like that. There she is. That needs sorting. Sill on this side is perfect. Near side rear wheel arch. Perfect. So that's a good start. Nice platform to start with. Although there was that issue with the mayonnaise in the engine. It arrived, it runs, it sounds great, but this is the oil I took out of it. We'll see if that plays out, won't we? But first job we had to do was sort out the cam belt. So I really struggled, didn't I, with those 2 engine bolts on the other side. I just could not get those out. Oh my God, this is insane. So I had to take the mount off the side of the block and use that rubber bung. So the plan is to lower the engine where that mount opens up at the bottom. Then I'm going to put a bit of rubber in, and then I'm going to lift it up, open up the gap at the top, and I can get a bit of wood as well and pry it open. And with those gaps, top and bottom, I can get the belt out. Rubber bushes from the MGB. Right, she's in. To shimmy the belt out, but we got it out at the end. With the pry bar and jimming it in there, we have. Oh yes! So that was a job well done. Right, and then we did the brakes and we did the clutch, didn't we? So the brake lines were rotten out. The ones to the rear. I've not done the ones at the front. Only the ones at the rear. That wasn't a difficult job. So I've learned a little bit about bending brake pipes and putting fittings on. Is it perfect? No. Will it work? Yes. So getting those back in was a bit tricky, but not that difficult. Bleeding them was relatively straightforward as well. It's quickly going to read the brakes. Quickly going to read the. Can't say the bloody words. Quickly going to bleed the brakes. It's better. The clutch, however, man, that was a bit tricky, wasn't it? So the pedal just feels like nothing. We put the Brady clutch line on, so I got a replacement for that because I wasn't happy with the first one. And then, so here's the problem. So I've taken the slave cylinder out. The banjo with the washer needs that face flat and clean, and when you rotate it around to look how flat it is, it's not flat. The slave cylinder was a bit rusty as well, so it took a bit of cleaning up, didn't it, to get that to seal properly. That was a bit of a palaver we got there at the end on that one, and got the clutch working. I was a bit worried about that actually, in terms of the clutch, and did the gearbox work, etc, etc, but that was good. The clutch is fine and the gearbox is fine, although I think the clutch might be towards the end of its life, or maybe it's just a bit polished from not being used for so long, but that's fine. Clutch done, brilliant. Then we did wheels and tyres, didn't we? Like my new wheels, sure you shine. So that was quite a fun job, that, getting all these off. Can't see anything and it's so wet. Sorting out the wheels, getting them all sanded down and spraying them. Try to keep it in the same direction so not get scratches all over the place. All done. Let's get these bad boys on then. Looking pretty good. A lot better than they were. Hammer on. Wow, guys, how good does that look now? You know what, I'm really starting to like this car. How cool does it look? So they're absolutely filthy now. I've done so many miles, I've got quite a bit of brake dust on there. Got some nice new Toyos on the front and rear as well. Remember I bought 2 sets used off Marketplace and sold them on. So took a little while to get that done, but we got it in the end. Right, next one of my favourite episodes was putting some lipstick on the front. So we polished the headlights, didn't we? Nah, screwed. Right then. How not to do headlights. That was a bit traumatic. That didn't go to plan at first, but turned out well in the end. Fast forward 2 hours, and that is the same lamp. We fitted the fog lights. Done. That's all bolted up, and then the other side. They were quite cheap off eBay. I think they cost me 45 quid, including the wiring loom. Although it's not a standard wiring loom, I did fit that off camera, but that works fine now. And we got a new bonnet as well. So. Right, let's give this a go then. A bit of a quick polish. Right, front end done, lipstick on, looking pretty. Nice clean light, bonnet's looking good, fog lights looking great. All done, all working. This cost me 30 quid in the end, so pretty good. Not sure about the colour match, so I might be painting the bonnet at some point, and there are some scratches in it that I'm not happy about either, so a bit of work to do there, but not too bad, yeah? Then we're on to emissions and exhaust. So we fitted an O2 sensor, didn't we? So that was a heck of a problem to get that off. And I'm not sure what's happened to that thing. Someone's been at it with a chisel, haven't they? The downpipe, so that had to come off. It got destroyed getting it off. Definitely knackered now. Oh, something's happening. Oh, yes. Look at that. I was a bit worried then, like it stripped the threads, but there's still threads in there, that's fine. So as we established earlier, this is the one off the car, this is the one I ordered, obviously wrong, but it's still an O2 sensor, and it's still got 4 wires, so there's no reason, I don't think, theoretically, that I can't splice that connector onto that. Put a new one on there, did a bit of rewiring as well, but that works fine. And you would have seen in the later videos that following the MOT debacle, I had to fit the O2 sensor onto the exhaust itself. Oh, yeah, right. Don't knacker it, don't drop it. Right, it's not pretty, but it's functional. And then put on the new cat on it as well, but that got me through the MOT. This one does look a lot newer. This is a lot more corrosion on it. It's a lot more miles on it. Right, let's get the new one on. Right, and then we did the interior, didn't we? So yeah, that was one of my most popular videos. So thanks for watching that, guys. Over 2 videos. Started out as a let's get the seats cleaned job, and ended up with the let's get the seats out. So careful not to scratch anything. And we're out. She doesn't look too bad in here. Here's a good hoover. It's just wet. Yeah, but it's not rotten, so that's good. Wet but not rotten, so it smells damp. Let's get the carpet out. So we've got that off. Oh, yeah, beautiful. Yes, got it. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Yes, beautiful. Right, push this. Oh, yeah, some soaking. Let's treat some rust. It's all wet down here as well, so see the moisture and the rust. Rust converter. You already see it doing its stuff. And find the leak. All the way around that. Nice thick bead. Let's post it in that way like that. So I've still not had this car in a lot of rain with the cover off because I've got some holes in the roof. So don't know if I fixed the leak in totality, but I'll definitely fix the one at the front. You can see it pulling the dirt out. Almost done with this job, not quite, but almost. So what do you think, guys? What do you think? Absolutely brilliant. Like new. So that was a good job. Really enjoyed that one and really brought the car back as well. You know what I mean? Made it a place that you wanted to sit in. So yeah, nice one. So yeah, thanks for watching that. Then we spent some time down in this corner, didn't we? And underside of the car. So we got the Bilthamber treatment. So that was all done. Got rid of all the loose rust and dirt from underneath on the front and rear subframes. So all I'm really trying to do is get rid of all the loose stuff. They've all been treated. Under here. Okay, good. Now this stuff's okay on rubbers and plastics and cables and everything, so don't get it on your brakes. Other than that, you're good to go. And now we're going to inject in there and see how far we can get. Press it and slowly pull it out. Oh, there we are. A lot of suspension parts have been treated. Really good stuff, that Bilthamber treatment stuff. So give that a try if you've not tried it. And then we welded up this sill here, didn't we? This is a bit more problematic and will need welding. Right, let's get the cardboard. Not sponsored by Amazon, but you know, I'm open to offers. It's going to come down like that, but this bit. Just going to put you on the tripod and then try to fit that magnet-wise and put some tacks on it, I guess. So it's going to need some fettling as we weld. So we're going to have a go at grinding this off. I'm going to fire up the welder again. We're getting there with this. Going on. I mean, the finish, the quality of the workmanship here, even if I do say so myself, is pretty damn awesome. Yeah. It's just the colour match just won't do for me, so I'll order some more. So sounds pretty good. No was filler in there to smooth it, but in the end was a bit difficult, but we did a good job in the end. Still not got the right paint. It's okay for now. I will get some paint and blend that back in to finish it off properly at some point over the summer, I think, but it'll do me for now so I can get her out and stretch her legs. So yeah, and again, not expensive. So yeah, there's obviously other things as well. So I've got some new badges, front and rear, got a new aerial as well, some windscreen wipers. That's to rewire the headlights at the front, needed a new battery, didn't I? Because that old one was shocking. Then we had the whole MOT abandoned saga, so I had to get a new alternator. That was really cheap actually, so got that fitted. That was a fun video to make that one in terms of that 30-minute challenge. So right, so I got myself a brand new used Bosch alternator because I'm going to try and do this in half an hour. So jack it up, get it out, get it off, get it on. And here she comes out. Right, and then down here, connection there. There's a screw connection as well there. This big bolt that goes through the top. Don't drop it. I've got 5 minutes to achieve my goal of getting this fitted, which is not a lot of time, but maybe just enough. So just going to try and tighten the tensioner bolt up. Then just the bolt that holds the tensioner back to the engine. And it's fitted and I'm soaking. Right, let's jump it, see if it's charging. Let's just bring you guys in. Let's check it out. Oh, 14. Brilliant, yes. And she's going to charge. Some people doubted I did it in 30 minutes, but I did, so better believe it. So I've got that all done as well. So yeah, trying to think what else I spent. Anything I've forgotten? On speakers, fitted some speakers, didn't we? Got the sound bar as well. That was freebie, so that was really nice. Right, just to recap that then. So car, £700, £200 delivered, wasn't it? So timing belt, that cost me 80 quid, but I did a service at the same time. That was an extra 40 odd. Brakes and clutch. So flexi lines, the hard lines, the braided clutch line, and then the juice as well. Cost me 105 quid. Wheels and tyres, that cost a little bit more. So we was going to pay a bit for tyres, aren't you? But we got those quite a good price up. That was £260. O2 sensors, 2 of those cost me £40. Fog lights for £45. New bonnet was 30 quid. Interior didn't cost me anything. Just some cleaning products, so nothing too bad there, and some paint from the garage. Well, then the speakers did cost me £35. And that T-bar, as I said, was free. Rust treatment, there was £45 for the built hamper stuff. The seal repair only cost me 50 quid. Bit of material, bit of paint, bit of time. Job done. Then we've got other things, haven't we? A new key fob, some new badges. I bought an aerial, rewire the headlight cables, and that was like 50 odd quid. Needed a new battery because the old one was knackered, and I had to get that alternator fitted, didn't I? I had to pay for the MOT as well. So all it was, well, I'll tell you what we're going to do is jump back in, drive home, give it a wash and a polish, bit of treat, and I'll let you know exactly how much I spent, see if you think it was worth it. One thing that is cool is the exhaust pop, if we can get it to do it. Oh, there she blows. God, glorious weather. What is it, Sunday the 11th of May. So last few days have been brilliant, haven't they? Did you see the Northern Lights as well? Wow, I didn't see them. Gutted. Seen loads of pictures. I was out last night as well searching, but didn't see anything. So that's disappointing. Destined not to see the Northern Lights. We even went to Lapland on holiday a few years ago and didn't see them, which was again disappointing. What's going on? Why is there so much traffic? I live near the Arboretum, so just over that way, and they have run to the wall where loads and loads of motorcycles come to the Arboretum on a particular day, and there are other things as well going on the Arboretum, and there's loads of bikes up here, so I don't know what's going on today, but there's obviously something going on. But they never seem to, they always really prioritise the bikes, and I get it, but you've got to balance the traffic. It's just a nightmare when they turn up. It really causes quite a lot of ill feeling locally, which is a shame really, because it should be a more positive event. So they just seem to, I don't know, stop whinging about it. It's a good thing. So what am I going to do with this car? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So I've taxed it for a year, fully insured, obviously. Don't know. What I've got is I've not got enough room. So we just ordered an electric car, a Tesla. Yeah, I know. Just ordered that for the wife for commuting to work. So it's going to serve a purpose. But it means that I need to put it on the drive. So what am I going to do with this? I don't know. We'll see. But I really like it. So, and they don't fetch much money, do they? So it's not like I need to sell it for the money. So I don't know. We're looking at moving house in the not too distant future, so I might just stick it somewhere so we've got some more space. Definitely say at this time when I move house, I'm going to get double garage and some space. So that will happen. Definitely a few road trips, I think. Something like that, innit? Right, guys. It's actually a couple of days later, so by the time I got through that traffic and made it home, it was family time. So not had a chance to pick it up, but now we're going to stick some snow foam on. Built Hamber touchless. So I did a video on this. No one watched it, but I did a video on this. It's really good stuff. And then we've got the Built Hamber Touch on as well, which is like a follow-on wax shine treatment. So we're going to stick that on and give the wheels a bit of a clean as well. Cue the montage. Rain has stopped play, gang. Storm's coming in. So I was hoping to give her a bit of a polish. I've also bought some new badges to go on the side as a final passing your MOT treat, but that's not going to happen tonight. Looks like we're in for a bit of a bad one. So all up cost. So I'll keep you in suspense no longer. So I spent £1,815. So no longer a £700 car, over an £1,800 car, approaching £2,000. So that's a lot for a TF. I mean, she's done 96,000 miles, so she's not short of mileage either. So it's quite a lot. And if you look on Marketplace or eBay, there's quite a few of them around. She is a 160, so she's got that on her side. That pushes the price up a little bit more, but she's not a cheap car, I think, in that Marketplace anymore. That said, it's got new tyres on it. I know exactly what the sills are like. There's no rust on it. Brake lines are done. There's lots of jobs that have been done that wouldn't need to be done on another car if I bought it. It's unlikely you're going to buy a car of this age and not need to do something. So in that regard, is it really expensive? Did I do it to make money? No. I did it for content. Have I got content out of it? I certainly have, and I've really enjoyed it as well. I'm getting soaking. It's so right. So I've got the roll hoops to sell. I might get £100 for those, so I might take me back to 1,700 quid. So all in all, it's not a bad car. Actually really enjoying driving it. I've got a few things more to do. I've got a new hood to put on. That's obviously not included in the cost yet. That's quite cheap, but it has got a glass roof, although I got that separately. And I've got some electronic stuff to do as well. I want to fit a switch for the boot, a button that opens it automatically. So I met some guy in my village who used to own one of these, and he gave me that free. That's really nice, isn't it? What a community. Fantastic. And I've also going to put a water low level alarm in as well. And it's still raining and I'm getting wetter and wetter, but I don't care. Right, guys, it's been a good video. It's been a great journey. Really enjoyed you being along for the journey as well. So if you guys haven't yet, please subscribe. Please do me a favor. You know what I mean? I'm doing well on subscribers, but every little helps. So please hit that subscribe button. But for now, I'm getting really wet, and I shall see you next time. My name's Craig, and I'm exhausted. Take care, guys.